Tyrande and Malfurion sitting in the tree. Murdering. Oh my god! Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface with yesterday's video. Today. So yeah, I had this planned for yesterday, but obviously things changed. So what I'm going to do today is, a couple of days ago, we went through the Horde War Campaign for patch 8.1. We're going to do the same for the Alliance. So yes, there are going to be spoilers in today's video. And yes, I will do it and edit it like I did the last one, where I won't show you everything. So if I don't say everything, it's because it's been edited out. Some people didn't quite understand that when I explained it in the other video. So yeah, so there'll be things that you see, there'll be things that you won't necessarily see. So when you get to do it yourself, there may be a couple of surprises here or there. Glad we got that sorted. So without further ado, I was in Borealis. An eagle, not an eagle, an owl came flying in. Maybe an eagle, I don't know. It had wings. Dropped me off a letter, said, come here to Stormwind Keep. We got some shenanigans going on. Let's get inside. It's like getting invited to a birthday party and you don't quite know who everybody is. So let's see what's going on here. Right, it's asking us to have a look at a cutscene between Tyrande and Anduin, which... awesome in-game event. Okay, which they haven't put into the PTR just yet. I'm still waiting for an awesome in-game event in Battle for Azeroth. Wah-na, wah, wah-na, wah. Boom, boom. Yeah, okay. So, Tyrande has decided to tackle the Horde on her own to reclaim Darkshore. Because the Alliance forces are committed in Zuldazar at the moment and therefore can't aid her. So I have been sent to find and support Tyrande. But she's kind of missing. So we have to go find her first. So first things first, we've been given an owl. And I believe this owl is going to show where the Horde forces are hiding. They are cloaked. So if I was to... yeah, here we go. So if I was to get the Sentinel out, it will fly around. And then anything that's hidden should show up. So it doesn't look like anything's hidden. We've been tasked with the duty of trying to find clues about where Tyrande's gone. And as you can see, the very first clue is her bow. So this to me looks like she is shedding the skin of her past, if we could get so melodramatic. Bearing in mind, of course, that we all know... there we go, it worked! Yay! Bearing in mind, of course, that we know that she's getting a new costume. So I think it's got something to do with that. Now, this has actually taken us into a scenario, rather interestingly. With the Horde story, we didn't. Everything was just done in the outside world and phased accordingly. But after we've dealt with that last segment, it's actually put us into a scenario situation. What we do know is Tyrande is probably alive, and that she is going to perform some sort of ritual. Which is very dangerous and may result in, well, a change of clothes, probably. Okay. Right, so being besieged now, I've got to try and get to that blight thrower. Here, have a rain of fire. That'll help him on the way, and I think I should probably... oh, great, now taking all the aggro. I should probably get rid of these guys as well, as they are chucking plague all over the place, and that is just not cricket. Just not cricket. Shades of Lordaeron here with the Forsaken, but this ultimately is going to just lead to the new Warfront, isn't it? Which is a bit of a shame. We've heard a cry for help. And we're now seeing some Kaldorei forces who are being held prisoner by the Horde. So we're tasked, or I am tasked, with freeing them and also throwing my beautiful green fire at these horrible, nasty Horde people. But so far, it's actually been quite enjoyable, I've got to say. They've really set the tone with this story. It does legitimately feel as if there is a wee bit of threat when it comes to Tyrande's predicament and what is exactly going to happen. And at the very least, there is that sense of foreboding that something is going to happen. Something is going to go down. Whether for the good or for the bad, yet to be seen. With the Horde cleared out and the captured Kaldorei now supporting us, which is quite cool. I quite like that. Instead of just freeing the prisoners and then running off, we've actually now banded together to get a little bit of a Kaldorei army together. So I do like that. And there is the lady herself, and she's currently in her old outfit, so maybe we'll see a transformation. A little bit of a Horde mode event, literally. Hey! Horde mode event going on. We've had to be from like the west to the north to the east, or wherever we are, whichever directions. But the Horde are attacking from all fronts, and each pack that comes in seems to be just slightly progressively more difficult. I wouldn't call any of them particularly difficult. I don't mean this callously, but you know, in WoW things really aren't nowadays. But with that said, we are bolstered by some considerable forces now, the Kaldorei, and they do seem to fight pretty well. You don't feel as if you're left to just be doing everything. They are hitting stuff pretty hard and knocking it out for you, but everybody's item level should be able to cope with this without too much difficulty. But still, it is quite enjoyable. Now then, activate the Eye of a Loon, and let's see what happens to Tyrande. So after another awesome in-game event, which obviously we can't see yet, we have the transformation. And Tyrande has now lost her old clothes, and look, she is in her new outfit with her new darker eyes. And my Void Walker is walking all over it. And then, look who's coming in here. Well, Malfurion, my love. How you doing in his new bear form? I think that's his new bear form. Now we've got to find Nathanos. So we've discovered Nathanos, but what was quite interesting about the base back there is all those Horde were petrified. It said something like starlight petrification with the soldiers, and Tyrande just said let them rot. She's just prepared to leave them there until they wither. Well, they're already forsaken, so they've already withered and died, but you get the drift. Until they just rot away. This is a different person altogether now. This is a person consumed with nothing but vengeance. Quite like that. And when I was waffling, just in that last passage, noticed that Syrah Moonwarden was executed by Nathanos. I'm pretty sure she was in Legion. I'm pretty sure I recognise that name. She obviously arrived with us on the shore, but now she has become another casualty. And with the Valkyrie here, they are attempting to res up these dead members of the Kaldorei, and also possibly of, well, can we see? Can we actually see? There we go. We can see No, I don't even think we can see Teldrassil. But now we're able to engage one of the Valkyrie in combat. I got a feeling that Nathanos is going to live to survive another day. I don't think Nathanos is going to fall here. But if he does, maybe if I just focus, let's just focus on Nathanos instead of the Valkyrie, and we'll see if we apply some pressure here, Nathanos decides to leg it or what. But that Valkyrie doesn't like it at all. So Nathanos got away. However, something happened which I'll let you experience and I won't spoil. The Horde did take a casualty. Won't say what it is though. Which is quite interesting because it also has potential repercussions for the future. Malfurion and Tyrande seem to be really on the same page. They are just absolutely consumed with the destruction of Teldrassil, with a desire for revenge on the Forsaken specifically, and the Horde. There again, let's just say they're not speaking too highly of Saurfang either. Tyrande believes it was because she let Saurfang live that things like this may have happened. But this has been a highly enjoyable little bit of story. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm meant to be scouting the Horde army, but Superman! And that brings the scenario and also the storyline so far to a close. It was actually rather enjoyable. I did like that quite a bit. I like this better direction for Malfurion and Tyrande. They've been so wishy-washy recently and actually come across as a couple of pricks in Legion. And so to see them on the offensive is a position we haven't really seen them before, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. The only thing that I'm disappointed with is that this really nice bit of story, as mentioned earlier, is just leading to the Warfront. And there's nothing fun about the Warfront, and I don't see any changes that are incoming for them. And so ultimately, the Warfront element is really going to disappoint, which is a shame because the setup between the battle between the Forsaken and the Kaldorei was really well put together. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do get a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch live streaming links. They're in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.